I'm back today at the Sharjah International Book Fair in its 40th edition. And as we mentioned before, it's the biggest and possibly the best so far. And actually, it was announced only yesterday that this book fair has in fact become now the largest book fair in the world. So we're going to go around today, we're going to check out some of the amazing bookstores, publishers, and we're going to speak to some unique publishers, some unique stands, and also get some feedback from the visitors, why they come to the book fair, what they're looking for in the book fair, and how do they feel the book fair is this year, now that we are past, generally speaking, the post-COVID. Join me in today's episode. So Sharjah International Book Fair 2021 is now the world's biggest book fair with 15 million books from 1,632 publishers from 83 countries that all helped SIBF 2021 earn the title. So it has earned the title of the world's largest book fair for the first time since its inception in 1982. And this global recognition follows the success of one of the book fair's professional programs, the SIBF Publishers Conference, whose 11th edition, held in the Emirate in the lead up to the book fair, surpassed every international book fair held this year to attract the participation of 546 publishers and literary agents from 83 countries looking to do business with each other. Commenting on the achievement, Ahmed bin Rakad Al-Amri, chairman of the Sharjah Book Authority, said, "The new SIBF record is a local, regional and international achievement that could not have been realized without the continuing support of His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al-Qasimi, member of the Supreme Council and the ruler of Sharjah, who firmly believes that building strong societies and civilizations can only be achieved through knowledge and books." Another fact is that the SIBF agenda includes more than 1,000 activities, including 440 cultural sessions, in addition to 355 shows, performances, seminars, as well as workshops for children. Spain's Minister of Culture and Sports, Miguel Acita, yesterday visited the Sharjah International Book Fair. His visit was part of Spain's participation as guest of honor, and he was received by Ahmed bin Rakad Al-Amri, the chairman of the Sharjah Book Authority. And during their visit to Spain's guest of honor pavilion, the SBA chairman expressed appreciation for the cultural program designed by Spain's organizing team, which will allow visitors from the UAE and beyond to gain a deeper insight into the nation's culture, intellectual output and creative history, and also help them to look at the many similarities between the Spanish and Arab cultures. The nation's Guest of Honor program features over 25 activities, workshops, intellectual discussions and stage shows. Just some of the latest information and updates coming to you from here, SIBF 2021. So I'm here now at this very interesting stall that I actually passed by yesterday. I had to pass back again and see what is this stall all about. And I'm here with Paul. Paul, thanks for spending time to talk to us.
Thank you for coming.
Now, apart from it looks very, very nice and very educational, very historic even, what exactly is AdevaGraz and what is it all about?
Yeah, we are specialized in facsimile editions. That means copies, but exactly the same. So my grandfather started after the Second World War in 1949 with the idea to reproduce old manuscripts, but exactly the same. So you can the original can be stored in a safe, and it is for the next generations. It will be there, and nobody has to touch it anymore. So the thing is, to save it for the future, to have the possibility for everybody to get access to study, to research. So we have quite a lot of different topics. We've done, of course, Christian or Islamic manuscripts, but we also have music, maps, or medicine, for example. So quite a lot of different topics.
So what would you say, what's the most famous or most important, or maybe both, manuscript or manuscripts that you've actually done?
We have done some manuscripts which are part of the Memory of the World by the UNESCO. So, for example, one which is called Codex Echmiadzin, it's an Armenian Bible. It's from the 6th century, and it is so famous in Armenia that nobody is allowed to touch it, to see it. So it was very special, and it was a big promotion because it was the first time since many, many years that the Christian Pope and the Armenian Pope came together and they meet.
Okay.
Then, of course, we have done the famous Holy Quran of Ibn al-Bawab, or right now a real gold edition of the Golden Quran.
Okay.
So this is from the 11th century, and we plated it with 20-carat gold foil.
So how's the response been so far? Have you found many people coming and being really curious about what you do while you've been here?
Of course, there are quite a lot of people interested in, they are asking quite a lot of questions from the historical part, but also because it's very shiny and it looks nice. So I think maybe there are some more days during the fair, so hopefully somebody will come and pass by, and maybe I can sell one of these nice facsimile editions.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with another guest to see, or visitor, why they came to the Sharjah International Book Fair. Mr. Hassan, now, what made you come to the Sharjah International Book Fair?
I'm actually interested in books, so I visit this festival every year in order to look for new books and discover new abilities about reading and learning more about things I like.
Well, actually, it was actually announced just yesterday that this year, Sharjah has officially, the book fair has become the largest book fair in the world. What have you seen here? Since obviously last year maybe was a bit different because of COVID. What have you seen has changed this year?
It was obvious that you guys added more sections and halls, which is really good because now it covered more and more topics and languages. And other than that, I was really surprised that you guys added that section that is related to the first one, like 40 years ago.
Yes.
It was the same theme, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And when you come here, what are the general books that you're looking out to buy? What kind of books?
I like comic books and I like funny stories and novels. I'm honestly interested in books like Diary of Wimpy Kid and Harry Potter. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for spending the time to talk to us. Going around, checking out some of the interesting bookstores or publishers that are here. I've come across this stall. As we know in the UAE, one of the biggest population are the Malayalam speaking population from South India, Kerala. I came across this stall. We're going to find out what it's about. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Just a quick question. I noticed this store, as I mentioned, the Malayalam population or the Malayalam speaking population is very large, one of the biggest in the UAE. So what is Wisdom? What is Wisdom about?
Wisdom is a group. Actually, basically, it's from the Kerala. And we have been doing like mainly reaching the actual form of Islam, reaching to the normal peoples. And we have so many like colleges, schools, and madrasas, and our main like we are giving that lessons and Islamic lessons properly, the actual nature form of to the normal peoples.
Okay.
That's the main mission Wisdom is doing it right now.
I notice here you have a lot of books. Are all of these books written and published by Wisdom and Wisdom's staff or Wisdom's participants?
Yes, basically the books have been written by our scholars and the Wisdom group itself. We have a main college called Jamia Al-Hind. So there are the lecturers and the professors. They are the people who are mainly writing this. And plus we have our main scholar is Hussein Salafi. His book also here. He is doing is in Masjid itself in Sharjah itself. He is doing the ceremony. I'm in the Jummah Khutbah in every Friday. And we have been like last two, I think this is for 5th year here in Sharjah Book Fair, and bringing books from Kerala and giving and to the normal people. So all going fine so far.
Also, I noticed you have, it mentions here, you have Peace Radio. Now, what is Peace Radio exactly?
Peace Radio basically it's a 24 hours radio, and it's an app, and you can download this app from the Play Store, and it's like 24 hours regarding the Islam. Any like we are giving like all tajweed and all meanings and all related to Islam. And any questions and all those things which will be like people who want to know about Islam, there are options like they can ask questions and they will get an answer. So like 24 hours, it's a continuous programs in Peace Radio. Basically, it is very famous not only in Kerala, it's in UAE and all over the world. It is like a lot of people are using Peace Radio right now.
Okay, and Peace Radio, it's only in Malayalam or there are other languages?
So far, right now, it's only in Malayalam. Inshallah, we are planning for other languages also.
Okay, well, thank you very much for spending the time to talk to me.
Thank you very much.
So I'm here with some visitors to the Sharjah Book Fair, students of Al Qasim University coming all the way from Ghana. So first, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Haruna Salifu.
My name is Hafiz Saleh.
My name is Muhammad Mukhtar Muhammad.
Okay, great. So first of all, I'll start with you. How did you find the book fair this year? Is this the second time you're coming or the first time?
This is my second time of coming here. And I came here, that was in the year 2019. But due to Corona last year, we couldn't make it. So yes. This year we...
So how have you seen it this year? Do you see it to have improved in any way?
Yeah, I've seen some improvement, you know. When I went down there, I realized that they have moved the masjid upstairs because of, you know, the nature of the place. Yes. So for people to come in their numbers and have fun over here.
Great. A question for yourself. When you come to the Sharjah International Book Fair, what kind of books are you looking to buy?
Because I'm a student of AdevaGraz, that's the book of us. So when I come here, I'm looking for books about us, those who speak Arabic, and I want to buy a book that will enhance my Arabic very well. That will help me to become a scholar in Arabic and also a writer. So when I come here, mashallah, I find a lot of books, and they're even wow, and mashallah, the people are very nice people to us, and wow, we thank everyone for leading us here at Al Qasim University, for giving us this opportunity to be able to come and see the environment, what is going on here. We thank them for their good work done.
Great. Thank you very much for spending the time to talk to me.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Adam. I'm from Hungary and I'm actually representing here New Era Publications. That is this book stand that we have over here. We are an exhibitor, and I want to show you this book called Dianetics. It's written by Aaron Hubbard, who was an American philosopher and freedom fighter. And this book is about the mind. It sold over 22 million copies, and it is actually translated to 50 languages. Very, very popular here in the Middle East. I can only recommend it to anybody who wants to do and read self-improvement. So actually, the writer, Aaron Hubbard, wrote this book after World War II. He's actually a World War veteran. And what happened is that he got hospitalized, and the doctors told him that he will never walk again. And he just didn't want to accept that. So he looked through the hospital and he saw that there are similar patients getting the same medication, and some of them did improve their condition and some of them did not. So he did some research, why does that happen? And he found out that actually the mind is the reason why some people don't recover from illnesses or injuries. And after he did the research on the mind, he actually created this book. And by the end of his whole research, he managed to walk out of that hospital, even though the doctors told him he will not walk out of it. He used basically the technology of the mind to improve his situation and his health.
So we've come to an end of another great day here at the SIBF 2021. We've seen some amazing stands, some interesting books, and we've had some interesting input from not only the publishers and the book owners, but we've also had some good information and feedback from some of the visitors who, as always, flock, as you can see behind me, full of visitors here at SIBF 2021. Join me in the next episode as we explore more.